Hello everyone and welcome to New York Empoleon's Week 3 battle of the PBAL. We are here this week taking on Hamato, coach of the Lakeland Magikarps, and if you guys haven't seen his content before, his link is in the description below. Definitely go check him out. I'm super excited to, as always, see what my opponents are bringing against me in these leagues as we continue in them. So, by all accounts, if you guys have not seen what I'm going to be bringing this week, it is some fun tech. I'm actually kind of excited for it, so definitely check out the team builder if you want to know more about my sets. I don't talk about them here. I do post the EVs on the side, as you guys are probably aware, having watched some of my videos before, but I really don't talk or go in depth about what the sets are designed to do, where I do that in the team builder. And so if you want to check out that or understand what my thought process is, and it's pretty succinct. I mean, I do them in like 10 minutes. I go through the entire team, so they're pretty succinct. Definitely check those out. But we are just going to jump right into it, so I will cut now and bring you guys back in when we are ready with that battle, and I'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everyone. We are both done and ready to go, so we are going to see that it is Darmanitan, Dracozolt, Gmax Lapras, Clefable, no Celebi, does have the Pharaoh here. That's not the end of the world, and we do see that Braviary. Braviary is the only possible removal. We know that. Now, Darm as a lead would be annoying, but he doesn't know my set, so I'm just going to lead with the Mew. If he does want to have that Defog, that's fine. If he wants to counter Hazard Stack with his Ferrothorn, also fine. You know, honestly, I don't think anything can straight up Oko the Mew from full, and I can just go Spikes, maybe a T-Spikes layer, and then go from there. If he has the Defog on the Braviary, we'll see it. But at the same time, I just don't think he's going to have it, so I don't know. He could. Again, it's not impossible. It's his only form of removal, and my team does have lots of hazards, including webs that he definitely doesn't want to see, and spikes and stuff from multiple sources, because I do have the Klefki and the Mew. So, you know, it's definitely a... Sorry, I just got really distracted by his really good trainer card. I was like, whoa, that trainer card's awesome. It definitely is something he could potentially lead with here. He does lead with the Darm, which is not what I wanted to see on some level, just because it can 2-hit KO me with Flare Blitz if he goes for it straight up. But I think my best play is to either just click knockoff or just go for the Spikes. Spikes were my plan from the beginning. If he goes for the U-turn, and we do actually see we outspeed, which is really good information. He's not Scarfed, maybe Banded then, and he goes for the U-turn. We'll take a look at the damage here, see if he's Banded. Yeah, definitely Banded. Definitely Banded damage. All right, good to know, good to know. Unless it was Life Orb and I just missed it, which is entirely possible since there was a slight delay. It could be Life Orb damage. Potentially Life Orb damage. So, I'll have to take a look at whether he had taken damage. So he goes right into his Braviary, which says to me he's probably Defog on this Braviary. I'm just going to go for a soft boiled here. Again, Mew is supposed to survive. I want to know if you're Scarfed. If you're Scarfed, you might go for an attack here, potentially taking out my Mew since you are that offensive item Darm. But knowing that he's not Scarfed is really, really useful. So definitely helpful. And we know that he's not Scarfed on this Braviary either, so we're just going to go for the soft boiled. If he defogs, we know you're not Scarfed. Again, those are your two really good Scarfers, so it's really good to know that you are not. As the Brave Bird does come out here, it is going to do a chunk, but not necessarily take me out. Leftover is going to keep me out of range of another Brave Bird, and we now know we outspeed, so I can just go for another layer of spikes here and pretty freely just set those up. And then later, I'll just soft-boiled again as his Braviary continues to try to whittle me down. Since that didn't do 50%, and we can just go for the next layer of spikes. Now, he could U-turn, he could defog. There's the defog, and again, I needed to see it before I was totally ready to not necessarily set up spikes the whole time, but at the same time, I can just go for spikes again, although I'm not really doing any damage to him, so we do see that he's not leftovers. It's good to know that he has those that defog now, so I can just go for the knockoff, get rid of whatever item he's holding, and see how much damage this does. Not a ton. Heavy-duty boots. And actually, that ended up being a really good play here, but let's see what I go into. Vikavolt? It's not the end of the world. Not really what I would have wanted to go into here. But, where's my Vikavolt calc? So Brave Bird without any items should not kill me. I could Sticky Web. I could just Thunderbolt. He may switch out. He has no immunity to Thunderbolt with him. So I could just Sticky Web. Although the Braviary I think is going to attack. So I just go for the Thunderbolt here. I could agility as well. He does switch out. Dracozolt could come in, so I could have maybe gone for webs there, predicting the Dracozolt to come in here. But T-Bolt was just safe. Volt Absorb. Oh, I forgot this thing got Volt Absorb. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So I could stay in on this, although it could potentially kill me. With like an outrage, right? Oh, it doesn't kill. It doesn't kill. I mean, if he's banded, maybe it kills, but I don't want anything to come in on this right now. So I'm just going to go for the Sticky Web and see what he wants to do. He goes for the Earthquake. I am Levitate. And Sticky Web's going to come out here. And now I can go for an Agility. Scout out. Maybe he's Scarfed? If he's Scarfed, he has to switch out. I don't know his item. If he's banded or Scarfed, he has to switch out. If he's not, we know he's Volt Absorb, not Hustle, which is good to know. We know he has Earthquake, so he's actually going to switch out his Dracozolt here and goes out into the Pharaoh, which is now very slow. And we're going to go for the Agility. He may have the Gyro Ball, which is doing about 30%. Bug Buzz is doing about 40% if he's a little bit specially defensive. We'll see how specially defensive he is. If he's physically defensive, then this does like a ton of damage. This could be a 2 KO if he's physically defensive. So we're going to find out how much this can do. Oh, just a little under 2 KO. Doesn't quite get the... Oh, right, I'm Throat Spray. I forgot I was Throat Spray. Goes for the Stealth Rock here. Now, the big thing is if he is Scarfed on the Dracozolt, he can still outspeed me. Nothing else can, though, at this point. Although, actually, no, I have the webs up. So, now that we know that we can kill the next... Because now we're at +1. I forgot I had the Throat Spray, dude. That's pretty sweet. Throat Spray is pretty cool. Go for that Bug Buzz. Take out the Ferrothorn. And Vikavolt kills Ferrothorn with Bug Buzz. At +1 special attack, we know he's not Scarfed Arm. Thunderbolt can kill. Braviary dies to Thunderbolt. G-Max Lapras can potentially take one once it G-Maxes. So it may not be a full sweep right here, but Thunderbolt coming out to this Darm. Are you sashed, Darm? Not sashed. I think you were banded based on the damage you did, and we didn't see any Life Orb shift, so Vikavolt kills Darmanitan with Thunderbolt. As we are going to... Because Lapras can take one. Clefable could also be Magikarp. We actually have no way of knowing right now if it's Magikarp. Thunderbolt doesn't quite kill either. Or not Magikarp, Unaware. Thunderbolt doesn't quite kill, even if he's not unaware. He is unaware, looks like. As he goes for the Cosmic Power. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. How am I going to deal with a Cosmic Power Clefable? Leftovers. Cosmic Power. I could switch out. It's sad to switch out, but I can always bring this thing back in, even though I'm not at +1. My best way to handle a Cosmic Power Clefable is to right now go into my Lapras and go for the Toxic. So I do have to switch out, which is really unfortunate, but this is going to be my best way to handle it. As he goes for the Wish. Yep. Now, if he's Cosmic Power, Wish, Heal Bell, Stored Power, we're going to have some issues eventually. But I need to see that Heal Bell. I need to go for the Toxic here. Sort of wish that I was the Whirlpool set. Not going to lie. Parasong would be a really good way of dealing with Heal Bell. But let's scout it out. Cosmic Power again. As the Wish is going to come out here. We know he outspeed, which is interesting. I can set up a sub here. And Unless, are you specially defensive and not unaware? Did I completely misread the situation? No, you are unaware. Okay. I was like, did I make a huge misplay here? So I can sub. So if he's not Heal Bell, then he can't just completely annihilate me right now. Cosmic Power. So he doesn't go for the Heal Bell right away, which is good to know. While I don't actually have a great way of breaking through this right now, I do have a way of stalling it forever, which is really nice. I'm just going to go for the Life Dew. I'm never going to hit this thing. If he shows me the Heal Bell, then I am in a lot of trouble. Is really what this comes down to. And he seems unperturbed, which is really really upsetting. You know, like, I'm a little worried. There's the Wish. That means this next turn he's going for Heal Bell, if he's got it. It would surprise me to see anything else. He's got to have it, too. Like, there's no way he doesn't. Now, there's more Toxic PP than Heal Bell PP, which is what I'm banking on right now. And I'm just going to Freeze Dry, because I have no reason to click anything else, even though he's at +3. Crits are a thing. He's got a Wish up, so it doesn't really matter what I click. I could just click Life Dew, but like it's sort of useless. I outspeed, so I can't sub again. As he is going to switch out, so he probably doesn't have it. Braviary comes in, and I clicked Freeze Dry. Does that kill from here? It might. It might not, and he'll get the Wish if it doesn't. No, it definitely doesn't. All right. Oh, but I get the freeze! I am so sorry! Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, he gets the Wish back, so, like, there's that. But I got the freeze! Oh, I was not looking for the freeze there. That is not... and it was, like, flapping for so long after I clicked the move. I'm just gonna click Freeze Dry again. If webs are there to stay, that helps me so much, but, Braviary takes a Freeze Dry here. It might have Roost. It might thaw out here. It might thaw out here. Okay, thawed out here. And goes for the Whirlwind, which we saw. And drags in the Serena. Okay. Which could go for a Rapid Spin here, although Brave Bird's going to do a lot of damage. But I have nothing else that I would rather have in here right now. Like, I don't want to switch anything in, I should say. It's not that I would have nothing else I'd rather in. There are things I definitely would rather in right now. But I could just low kick, try to get the kill here. I think I'm going to spin. Okay, I outspeed. Spin actually does a decent amount of damage, so if he doesn't Roost, he's just dead to his Brave Bird recoil. Goes for the Roost. All right. It's good to know what his set is. He doesn't have close combat or anything like that. And we know I outspeed, now doubly so. So I could just U-turn, but I think... Oh man, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? He's going to defog here, isn't he? He's either going to defog or he's going to Brave Bird. I'm just going to low kick. I've gotten rid of his Stealth Rock Setter. There's a defog. Okay. Now he's going to Roost again. And we can just U-turn. There's no reason not to. If he Brave Birds, he Brave Birds. But I expect a Roost. And I'm just going to go out. I'm just going to go out into my Peekable. If he goes straight for the Brave Bird, that's a really good play. Would surprise me, though. Goes for the Roost. All right. So that's what I wanted to see. It gives me an agility. Once again. Clefable, still a problem, but now that it's Toxic, can't stall forever, which is huge. Brave Bird doesn't kill in 1, and we know after an agility I can outspeed. So, I won't have the +1 special attack, which is sad, but it doesn't really matter because the Clefable was the problem anyway. And there's the Brave Bird, which shouldn't kill me, based on the fact that he has no item. And it definitely doesn't. And it chips him down. And now I can just agility. He has the Drake ult, which could easily come in here, having gone for that.
But I think my best play is either just go for a Sticky Web or go for a Thunderbolt. If I'm predicting the Dracozolt to come in, I want to go for a Bug Buzz, not a Thunderbolt. But honestly, I am expecting the Dracozolt to come in because this Braviary has to stick around. So I'm just going to go for the Bug Buzz. If I get this wrong, it's not the end of the world. Ooh, he does choose to stay in. That's a good play. He does choose to stay in. Not the end of the world again. Like I said, I can just go into Gengar, which is pretty solid here. Gets the crit. This chips it down even further. So Braviary kills Vikavolt with Brave Bird. I can just go Gengar here, or I can go Mamo. Mamo is actually the freest thing. Clefable, not Clefable. Lapras could definitely come in on the Mamo if it wants to. I could Superpower. It's safe. I probably outspeed you, given that my Serena outsped you. Does Superpower kill? I just want to scout that out real quick. So Mamoswine to Braviary. Superpower should kill from here. Hits the Dracozolt as well, so I'm just going to go for it. And he's going to switch out. If here's Lapras, that's going to be huge damage. There's the Lapras. It's not going to appreciate a Superpower before it G-Maxes, let me tell you that. Right now. And that puts it in range maybe of another one after a G-Max. I'm not sure. That's actually going to be real close. Weakness policy? Okay. And at -1... Oh, it does 22 to 26% if he's... Well, let me see. Hold on. How much did the first one do? The first one did like 70. Okay, yeah. It does like roughly 22 to 26%. Oh, man. It's still my strongest attack, so I'm going to go for it. He's going to G-Max. I still have the Gengar, which definitely threatens this thing. And I'll put it in range of where Gengar could kill it, so even with a Veil or something up. So, if the Superpower fails to kill it, Mamoswine is definitely dying right now. It's going to be close, though. It's going to be so close. Oh, it's so close! Oh, man. And G-Max Resonance. I have... Hold on, I might live that. I do. And I outspeed. Which means I can go for another one. So Veil's up, which is annoying. But I can just go for another Superpower here. And then switch out. And I have plenty of Pokemon left to deal with. Okay, cool. Wow. Kills G-Max Lapras with Superpower. Alright, he's got Veil for three more turns. So definitely something I've got to keep in mind. And Mamoswine's at -3 or whatever, so I definitely have to switch it out. But we should be good to stall out those turns as needed. Dracozolt comes in. Okay, so we're definitely going to take the Mamoswine out of the line of fire here. I will go out into my Serena, which has very little value to me at this point in the game. His Hazard Setter is gone, so I'm just basically free to just, you know, do things and then let it die. And, you know, it would be super nice if I had my spikes up right now, but I don't think I have time to set them up again. 20 minutes is going real quick at this point, y'all. Dragon Rush comes out, which does a little over half. I mean, low kick is probably my strongest move here. Actually, just want to double check. I hate calcing right now because it's time that I'm not spending attacking, but I just want to double check. Low kick does do a little bit more than C-Bomb. Okay. And he goes for the Dragon Rush, and he lands 2 Dragon Rushes. This guy, what a champion. So, the Dracozolt kills Serena with Dragon Rush. Now I can go out into my Lapras here, which definitely won't die to a Dragon Rush. Pretty sure it's Scarfed anyway, and I can just click Freeze Dry. Like, I'm reasonably sure this thing is Scarfed. He's going to switch out. He goes out into the Braviary. And we're going to freeze dry this thing. Should take it out from here. Oh, man. That didn't do anything. Oh, the Veil. Right. Okay. I'll just freeze dry again. I mean, if he roosts, he roosts. Right? Brave Bird. All right. So he wanted to put me in range. So Braviary dies to Brave Bird. Recoil. Lapras is on the field. I don't know who gets the kill there. I'll have to ask later. But he wants to put me in range of Dracozolt doing a thing. It's pretty reasonable. And... Alright, I just let this thing go down at this point. Dragon Rush. Lands the Dragon Rush again. What a hero. This Dracozolt. Kills Lapras with Dragon Rush. And I can go into my Gengar. Where's my Gengar? To Dracozolt. Dragon Rush does not kill. And I can just go for the G-Max here. G-Max Terror. Even Adamant, this doesn't 2-hit KO the Gengar set, so looks like this game will not quite come to an end, which is super unfortunate. Because it did look like the Gengar was going to have it here in the endgame. Going to be able to... We're going to see if he's truly Scarfed like I thought he was, and he is. But doesn't 2-hit KO. G-Max Terror could get the kill here. It's a roll. Doesn't quite get the kill. Wouldn't have ended up mattering. Gengar would have been able to go for the Max Ooze and then kill the Clefable with any number of Max Oozes or Sludge Bombs, Sludge Waves. So, unfortunately, ends as a 4-2. Gengar does not get the kill, or a 3-2, excuse me. Gengar does not quite get the kill there. We do get the victory, but I do think in the end game it wouldn't have changed the result. It just would have changed the differential, and I think it would have been a 3-0 at the end of this game either way. And that Dracozolt just landed 4 straight Dragon Rushes. That's pretty hype, dude. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys all back here next week with the more PBAL content. Whew! This has been a fun season. I'm super excited to continue using this team, guys. I will see you guys back here as we continue on. Another timer game, not the greatest thing in the world. Last time we lost 3-3. This time we win 3-2. I mean, I would prefer to finish the games. I haven't had this much trouble with timer usually. This team doesn't seem super stally or anything, so I'm sort of just trying to figure out why it's having these timer issues. But maybe it's me. Maybe I'm slowing down my play a little bit. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all back here next week. Take care, everybody.